Hello everyone, Chocolo here. This time to discuss the relaunch or the rehash or the the re-something of my Patreon channel. Yeah, so patreon.com/Chocolo Roberto. Yeah, so basically, you know, what can I say? I never set out to make money from this channel, and to be honest with you, I don't think I'm still going to do it even with this Patreon, if anyone does subscribe to it. But you know, I thought, well, you know what, I want to give you the opportunity to give something back if you do like my channel a lot. Not really to make a profit out of it, but because I get to really give me the chance to put more effort and money into the channel. I mean, that's what it's really about. I know you might be thinking, oh, what a load of rubbish, you just want to make money out of us. It's not the case at all, because I'm not going to make money from this, really. I don't think, you know, if I do, perfect, you know what I mean, but that's not my intention. I don't think I will. It's really to, if I was cost neutral, I think that's my main intention, really, just to get that much, to be honest with you. Yeah, by which I mean basically this will fund the chocolate that I buy, because my outgoings for this are really chocolate. But of course, you know, on top of that, I could do with better video editing software, better equipment, better internet connection. I could do with a few things really, and that's where this money would go. And it'd be a long time before I would actually make a profit from it. And I think, you know, so really, it's not really about paying me for videos. It's more about enabling me to give you better content, really. I think that's the gist of it. You know, there is a chance, as I say, you know, I could be very lucky, and for some reason lots of, you know, people, very generous people, all my subscribers decide to just, you know, give me some money, and then you know, I can't deny that that could result in me gaining, you know, getting a net profit from it. But that's not my intention. It's not my expectations. If it happens, I'll be over the moon, but I'd be equally over, well, maybe not equally, but I'd be very over the moon still, just to get cost neutral on this. So that's what it's really about. So, you know, please bear with it, and please don't think this is some cynical cash grab, because it really isn't. It really isn't. So before I go into this, I would say watch my Discord explanation video, because a lot of these membership levels are going to link to Discord essentially, so give that a watch if you've not done so already. I mean, the long story short is it's like a community app that you can download for free on your phone or mobile or laptop even, or whatever, and this will give you some little benefits or little quirks that will just make that experience a little bit better for you. So well, you know, yeah, so there we go, at least in regards to my Chocolo Roberto's Choc-Fest Discord community server. Okay, so here's my page. Here we go. You can see here it's got my photo I took about 5 years ago now. It's a bit cropped a bit. There was a white chocolate crunch on here. It's a shame. I don't think you could buy that anymore or officially in the UK anyway. You can get like a polished version or something. But yeah, so, but there we go. So lovely chocolates there. So but anyway, let's go down a bit. So you can see here. So you automatically see some money. Chocolo Roberto is creating videos of chocolate and other tasty things. And you can see some membership levels here. There's 4 membership levels: normal member, bronze member, silver member, and gold member. £24. I know what you're saying already, and hold it in. Yeah, okay, so £3.60. You might still be saying, well, £3.60 is a lot, you know, why on earth should I give you £3.60 a month to eat chocolate? And well, basically it would help pay for this chocolate, you know, because it costs me money. I don't get paid for any of these, you know. There's probably going to be adverts on my channel at some point, just to help, you know, to give YouTube an incentive to promote my channels a bit more, my videos a bit more. But I don't expect that to be a lot of money. Probably over £5 a month or something. I don't really know. Don't quote me on it. It could be more, it could be less. But I don't make any money from this. No one sends me chocolate to review for free, not yet anyway. And of course, I'll disclose that if they do. But it's all out of my own pocket. So £3.60 a month. Well, obviously, it will just help pay for this chocolate. I mean, I probably spend some days, you know, maybe £20 to £30 a month on chocolate, depending on when it is or whatever. It could be less than that, of course. It could be £10 a month. But you know, I have been known to spend a lot, and it does add up. Actually, you'd be surprised. You know, some of it does add up. You know, £1 a bag. You know, I do five reviews a week generally, and if yes, it could be, depending on the week, it could be a lot more than that if I do chocolate selections and things as well. So anyway, long story short, £3.60 a month. 60p of it's just tax, by the way. So I only get, you know, it's only £3, and Patreon will take a cut probably. You know, I tried to, that's why it's a funny amount, so I tried to make it just £3 really. Now I did put it as £1 originally, but Patreon says there's no point, because if anyone's going to pay money for you, they're probably willing to pay £3 as much as £1. So you're going to, you know, there's no point you do £1, because you won't get anything from it really. So I agreed with them. £3 it is. Upped it to £3.60 because of that, so it's out of my control, that. Well, so what do you get? Invitation Chocolo's Chockfest Discord community. So we spoke about that. It's basically a chat thing. You just you get that anyway. You can join it anyway. It's not, but you get a specific invitation this time. And a huge thank you from Chocolo for your support to help keep the channel great. So I mean, and it really is a huge thank you. To give me money for, for doing what I'm doing. It's really appreciated. It is a huge thank you. Really is. So what can you go on from there? Well, you can pay £6 a month. It is £5 really, but the tax makes it £6. Bronze member level. So there you go. Yeah. So this one you get. Well, same again. You get a huge thank you, of course. Really is a huge thank you. But you get the invitation to Chocolo's Chockfest Discord community. But as on top of that, you get the bronze level Discord member status, exclusive bronze colour and prestige. So what does that mean? Well, basically, there's a load of roles in Discord. You'll get the bronze level role. So every time you chat, and on the right of the channel, it will show you in a nice bronze colour. When you chat, you'll have a bronze colour. Everyone else is like a muted blue. You'll stand out. You'll be nice and bronze. A bronze god or goddess. What can I say? So there you go. So just a little prestige thing there. But if you feel a little extra, generous this month, you could give £12. So it's £10. I was going to make it £9.99, but because of the tax, it made it like £11.62 or something. So I just thought, just make it 10. So there we go. So it's actually, so yeah. So lose £2 before we start, and then I think Discord takes a cut as well. So but there we are. But what do you get? Well, this time you get the invitation again, Chocolo's Chockfest, and of course you get a huge thank you, huge thank you. I mean, it's a huge thank you, £3.60, but £12, yeah, superlatives escape me, but yes, you get the invitation. You get silver level Discord member status this time, exclusive silver colour and prestige. So this time on the chat handle will be silver, and on the right the prestige level will be higher. You'll be a higher member, highlighting more at the silver tier. So there you go. So a bit of prestige there. But on top of that, you get the ability in Discord as well to vote on what Chocolo should review next, what I should review next. So basically, I'll give a little poll. I'll say, look, you know what? I've got 5 products. I can only review one of them, maybe 2. Which would you prefer? And so there we go. So it's not that I won't review the others at some points, but obviously it might just be further down the line, or I might keep putting them for voting every week, and so who knows? Yeah. So there we go. Some nice things, and of course, as I say, the thank you as well. It's a big thank you. So feeling extra generous, of course, we've got the gold level now. So the gold one, I mean, obviously, I realise it's a lot of money. You might be thinking, Chocolo, you're off your head. What on earth are you talking about? How on earth can you expect or want or assume or ask anyone to pay £24 for a video of you eating chocolate? And to an extent, I can agree with you totally. But the long story short is, it takes me a lot of time to do these videos. You're talking half an hour to an hour to record each video. I then got to convert it so that I can edit it correctly. That takes 2 hours, to believe it or not. And then I've got to edit it, which takes at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And I've got to upload it to YouTube. But to save it actually takes about 2 hours, 3 hours. And then to upload it to YouTube takes another 3 hours as well. So you're talking a long time, 9 hours. And let's for argument's sake, just say 6, makes it easier. 6 hours at least, so you're talking here, what's that, £3 an hour basically per video, and that's not really true. It's less than that because it really takes me a lot more time. But physical time, actually, me being there while it's doing things, I can sometimes walk away. But let's for argument's sake say 6 hours. So £3 an hour. You'd earn more money stacking shelves for that. So I'm not, it's not really that much when you think about it. Of course, the more people that do this, the more cost effective it becomes. If 2 people do it, ups it to £6 an hour. If 4 people do it, ups it to £12 an hour, whatever. So it is, yeah, the returns grow as more people do it. But of course, I don't think we get many people doing it. But if you do it, like as I say, the huge thank you, you get, and you really would be helping out. And of course, you'll be helping me get better chocolate as well. As I say. So yes, what would you get? The invitation to Chocolo's Chockfest Discord community. But you get the gold level Discord member status now, exclusive gold colour and prestige. So this time your chat handle will be gold. You on the right of the thing where you list all the levels, or the roles, or the people who are on the channel. You'd be highlighted in gold. You'd be top. The only people above you would be the admins, and myself, of course. But I mean, I think that's to be expected. But whoever, because I'm running a channel, people have got to see that I'm there. But other than that, you'd be cream of the crop. So what can I say? On top of that, as I say, you get what the silver members get as well. You get the ability to vote on what I should review next. But of course, on top of this, you get this one here. So at least one exclusive video, and I've got to say at least one. You know, it should be more than that really, 2, 3. You know, I can't guarantee how many it will be, but you know, at least one video. I just got to say that to at least cover me on back in case I just have a difficult month. But yeah, it could be anything really, but it won't be available anywhere else. It'll never be produced anywhere else. So it's basically, it could be behind the scenes access, sneak peeks, or even a review, an exclusive review that will never be published on YouTube. So you know, I can't guarantee it'll be a review, but just again to cover me on back really, but not to say that it won't be regularly one. So you know, and as I say, the time it takes me to do one, and it would only be for this channel. It won't be for YouTube. It will only be for Patreon members. You know, I think yeah, it's a big deal to me to put that much effort in, to be honest with you, and but it's worth it, you know, definitely if you're putting so much money into it. So what can I say? A huge thank you is what I can say. A massive thank you. Yes, there we go, Riz, that's it. So bizarrely, for some reason, Patreon puts the about at the bottom. I don't know, but you can read that if you want. It tells you a bit about it and my YouTube channel. But yeah, well, I say bizarrely, maybe it's just to encourage you to pay. Yeah, so there we go, really. That's my channel. You know, I don't expect you to pay this. You know, thank you so much for watching my videos. You know, even if you don't pay, you know, you don't have to do it. Just you watching and leaving a comment or whatever, subscribing as it is more than thank you enough. But as I say, if you are in a position to do this and you want to, it will help me fund my chocolate more. You know, if I have an Easter egg, you know, that's £10 whatever at the moment, or some of these, you know, there's some sweets there. I see a chocolate selection is £4. There's 3 different flavours of it. I can't remember what it is now, but I've struggled to justify getting it because it's £4 a box, you know, and it's just, I only really want to taste 1 or 2 of the sweets, you know, and obviously I will eat them all, but you know what I mean, for the review. But if I'm being paid, you know, if I'm getting from patrons £10 a month or whatever, it justifies me spending that on a £10 Easter egg or whatever it is. You know, it justifies it. Normally I can't pay that just to review it or whatever, and especially when there's other things, I could buy 10 smaller bars or whatever, 5 smaller bars. But with this, I can justify it. You know, I can say no, people are supporting me to do it. I can now review better, well not better, but more expensive products. So that's what it's about really. It is about putting more into the channel. It's not about gaining money from it. It's just about really becoming more cost neutral, to be honest with you. That's what it's about really. And if I do end up, as I say, with a bit of money out of it, it will just go back into the channel anyway. It'll take a lot of you know, before I get any profit from Patreon, to be honest with you. And as I say, I don't intend to make a profit from it. It's all about, as I say, just the enjoyment of it and helping you giving you something nice to watch and enjoy. But you know, as I say, if I do get anything from it, I can put it back into the channel, and you know, it'll be a long time before I make a profit. As I say, this is just purely about, really the intention is to put money into the channel. If I do end up making £5 billion a month from patrons putting money into it, then I won't complain. But to be honest with you, it's not going to happen. I'll be very happy if I can achieve £30 a month. You know, I really will, and yeah, I'll be very happy with that. So, well, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I don't know, as I say, if you will become a patron, but as I say, thank you so much either way, and thank you for watching my videos and subscribing and liking them and leaving comments each time. That's a big help as it is, so I totally really appreciate it, and thank you so much. Okay, thanks for watching guys, take care, and yeah, I'll see you either in Discord or in the next video, or both hopefully. See you soon, bye.